Whether large or small, real or, well, not so real, it's the body part both men and women are obsessed with, although for different reasons. We're bringing you all the latest and greatest breast breakthroughs that you need to know.
Yeah.
Yes, even the men out there.
It's gonna be a
From
good
the
show.
groundbreaking technology being used to create the bra of the future, which you can see over there. We're gonna get to that a little later. We're also gonna be talking about the biggest breastfeeding mistakes that new moms make. Today's show is all about the breasts. So put down whatever you're doing. Today's show could change, but more importantly, even save your life. And as you can see, we have a special guest co-host today. Please welcome back board-certified breast specialist, Dr. Kristi Funk.
Yay!
Good to be back.
We get excited when you come on the show
Because I'm all about breasts.
because number one, we love having you on for your personality, but also we noticed you look a little different.
I am a little minus my 3 baby boys were born 7 weeks ago.
That's right. If you remember, the last time she was on the show, she was very pregnant.
Yes, yes.
she looks
Sport in house.
She does.
Thank
And
you.
it was so cool. Last week, I was working in the hospital as well, doing a reconstructive case, and I walked into her operating room, and Kristi was there with a big smile on her face under the mask, doing what she does best.
I know, and she's just been fabulous. I mean, with my one baby, I was like 3 times the size of you with your 3 babies. So, I mean, it really goes to say, you know, that if you don't gain a lot of weight, you can really have a nice, healthy pregnancy and bounce back quickly, because this is fantastic.
I think the key is to be fit before you get pregnant. It made it a lot easier.
Definitely.
I remember breastfeeding my son, and he is 18 now, and it goes by so very, very quickly.
Just as long as he's not still breastfeeding.
He's not still breastfeeding. We didn't keep going, no. No, he actually told me when to stop.
I remember my kids went to college. I went, yeah!
That's the difference, men, women, mommies.
And that's why we have Kristi here today, because we're going to be talking about not only being a mom, but controversies. You may have read about this in the news lately. It's a new product out of Spain, and it has everyone up in arms.
Right now, the days of Cabbage Patch Kid dolls seem to be over. A new doll being marketed teaches your child, though, how to breastfeed.
A Spanish toy maker has developed Bebé Glotón, which means gluttonous baby. The doll comes with a special halter top that the child wears as they pretend to breastfeed their babies. The baby even cries to signal she needs more milk. Critics say the idea may promote early pregnancy.
Wow.
You know, I have a problem with this. I know some of you guys may or may not, but I think, you know, there's some things that I think the mom can show the breastfeeding and show the bonding, but I think the little girls don't need to have the baby right on their breast. They can do that with other dolls and things like that, but putting it on their breast and the way those nipple things kind of wilt and die after I don't think it's a positive reinforcement.
Well, I think it's fine, because I've seen kids all the time, when they play with their dolls, especially if those kids were breastfed themselves, they tend to just do what they, you know, mimic what their moms were doing, and I don't think it's a problem. And it kind of, I think it sends a message to the kids that the breasts aren't necessarily just a sexual organ. I think it's a healthy thing
Well,
for
this
the
is
kids
such
to
a
do.
Euro deal. I mean, everything in Europe, the attitudes are a little different. I mean, you were just there this summer in southern France,
South
right?
of France, everybody just
Everyone
breasts
was
come out.
topless?
Yeah,
Right. I mean,
topless, very proud
I
of
think
their
we
breasts.
have to get
should go
over
to
some
France.
of our...
But, you know, looking at the breast as a sexual organ as well as an organ that feeds babies, I mean, I think it's everybody's preference. Like, I didn't want to have my breast out when I was breastfeeding, but maybe, I don't know
think
about
we can
you.
lighten up a little bit and be a little more less conservative about this, but I don't think this doll is going to catch on.
As long as we just get a positive attitude about breastfeeding,
Sure.
and, you know, and make sure that there's places for women to breastfeed and all that type of thing, but I don't know that you necessarily need
the
to
last
doll.
point in that video was encourages early pregnancy. Now, we've seen dolls that are strip dancers. We've seen dolls that I think are outrageous. Is this harmful? I don't think it is. Do you think this is going to encourage early pregnancy? I thought that was
I don't think
early
so.
sex.
But I think the whole thing
I think the
is
Barbie and Ken doll maybe encourage that
I
a
gotta
little
tell you
more.
about a controversy with a doll that was pregnant that they had out, and I think that's educational, more educational, teaching them about pregnancy and mommies and things like that. That doll was actually taken off the market, so you can have a pregnancy
That's a
doll
shame.
taken off,
That's a shame.
but you're gonna have a breastfeeding doll.
Yeah, because it teaches the consequences of unprotected sex.
Absolutely.